What's good, y'all? We are back with another episode of Pro Conversations. Back with the sports, NBA playoffs, semifinals, second round, however you want to call it. It's getting to the pivotal part. We already got one team knocked off, bro. This is your boy Derek.
She brought you Jace.
This is episode 61. Let's go. So, start us off. Literally the game that just ended. Spurs and T-Wolves. T-Wolves lock in on the fourth quarter, bro, to win the game and tie the series
More specifically,
2-2 against Spurs. Yeah, cause what now? Jason, what you start this all off, bro?
yeah, man. To start off, it was already gonna be a war of a game between these two teams that are, you know what I'm saying, they're different far as in personnel, but far as physicality, defensive, having two superstars on each side of the court, they're definitely pretty well matched up. Um, with Wembanyama taking game three the way he did, you know what I'm saying, putting the team on his back and, you know, taking the heart, the chest of the Timberwolves, and then you have Ant on this side wanting to do the same thing. We get to that second quarter, though. Wemby got tired of getting touched up. He finally elbowed a nigga. And it got him kicked out the game, bro. It got him kicked out the game. I would have did the same shit. Niggas talking about that's not a foul. He elbowed the fuck out of that man. This man is 8 feet tall, elbowing niggas full force. Niggas should have went to the hospital, bro. Like, what are we talking about? I know that shit hurt.
It's like, hey, bro, yeah, he's upgraded to a flagrant 2. He was out of the game. That nigga looked over at him. What that mean?
What that mean?
Arm ejected. Arm ejected. Yeah. Hey, y'all got it.
And that's a dangerous part about the Spurs, though. They've already been playing so much without Wemby. They definitely would have had this shit. They almost did. They almost had this shit. This is a very, 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 very good squad, and that's what I'm saying. Both of these teams are like so evenly matched up. There's just different. It's different types of personnel, but they had that same mentality because we seen this Timberwolves team win games without Ant on the court, without DiVincenzo on the court. You know what I'm saying? Io's out. They've still been winning games. So we get to the third quarter. We thinking, hey, there's no way the Timberwolves come out flat. They're going to come out going crazy. We're going to get a Julius Randle game. You know what I'm saying? He's going to start getting to the basket. And niggas start playing the clown music, the clown circus music when Malcolm V is on 2K with us. It's just, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I don't running around like chickens with their head cut off. But it's not all on the Timberwolves completely blundering their offense. Also on the intensity of the defensive side of the San Antonio Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Them knowing that Wemby's out, okay, it's time to lock in. Because they've had to do it for 18 damn games already. And that's in the regular season. They just had to do it in the Trailblazer series. You know what I'm saying? Their whole mindset changes. De'Aaron Fox becomes the de facto leader of the team on the court, at least. And then, you know, you got Dylan Harper stepping up. You got Steph Castle. Steph Castle starts out on Julius Randle. We like, why? We see why. Because he's just all up on the motherfucker doing the little Kim and shit. He can't do nothing. They can't get nothing going. It damn near started looking ugly. It started getting to a bunch of iso ball. We couldn't get nothing. They couldn't get nothing going. Ant starts firing.
And also got to forget the feeling that boy Cornette was being a bit of a
he's been a pest.
In the paint.
He was. He made Nas Reed change his whole fucking shot mid-air like he was Kyrie Irving, and that shit did not go well at all. that shit was nasty. Shout out to Luke Cornette. Like, he's definitely doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. And then, but on the Trailblazers, on the Timberwolves side, you have T.J. Shannon showing up, man. Not only did he have a clutch floater that was well needed because it just kept going back and forth. They kept going back and forth. De'Aaron Fox started hitting threes, started hitting mid range. Steph Castle started hitting step backs. They started loading up on their offense. They were up by, I want to say, like 7 points at one point in this game, in that second half, the Spurs. And not only Ant got some help from TJ Shannon, who had a clutch floater and 2 massive threes, back to back, I would say. And then,
back to back corner threes.
Yep, back to back corner threes. And then, like I'm saying, it just kept going back and forth, kept going back and forth. And then you finally start to get more plays from other players. Like in that fourth quarter, Ant did go crazy, but he needed somebody else to come in so they could stop doubling him because they just kept loading up on him, you know what I'm saying, to where he couldn't get in the paint. He already is a little bit compromised on the legs part of things with both of his knees being injured in previous series, and it's been a problem pretty much all season for real. And you know that's why he's been wearing the Kyrie Irving pant things. I can't remember what they're called, the compression pants, instead of normally, you know, he wears the little leg band type shit. He don't even do all that. But you know, anyway, you get help from Ayo, former Chicago Bull. He like, hey, bro, Ant, like, give me the ball. And like, I mean, Ayo like, nah, bro, I got it, bro. We got 10 seconds. I got this shit. Hey, nah, bro, pass me the ball. Nah, I got it, bro. Runs past De'Aaron Fox, got De'Aaron Fox on his hip on some Luka shit. Go straight up to the basket, foul.
This nigga Jane Daniels. Fucking. Like, all right.
Oh God, bro.
Nigga. Trying to monster, man. Nigga said, shit, bounce off the back of his leg. Got him and said, ooh.
Yo. Yeah, that was some of the clutchest shit.
Cause they couldn't pass it back. Cause that nigga held that bitch for like 7 seconds in the backcourt. They was trying to fucking get that shit out of his hands too.
Spurs didn't want to lose this game.
Bench was trying so hard not to use that timeout. Rightfully so. And used that, got that shit at the buzzer. Now, did we expect this nigga Ayo to make a circus catch like that? Oh, of course not. But hey, got it though. Yeah, he had a clutch.
He had to get in his soccer bag, bro. He had to get in his soccer bag. Went up and did the fucking foot came up, caught that. Like that shit was impressive. And then at the end of the game, compared him to Roddy White.
Okay, that is very on brand.
Yeah, he compared him to Roddy White. I don't think the reporter knew who he was referring to. He's like, oh, that's a football player. He's like, oh, but we're talking about basketball. Let's get back there. And but the guys in the studio, they knew who he was talking about. It was like he just referenced Roddy White, who has 63 NFL touchdowns, mostly thrown to by Matt Ryan, and then they went on to the next thing. I was like, hey, yeah, they know ball, or they Googled it. I don't know.
I mean, like a lot of the sports broadcasts, they typically also do NFL, so I'm pretty sure they know they gotta know some shit about Roddy White.
Got in his bag with that, but yeah, man, what was your thoughts on this game, bro? Because I definitely it got to look scary. I ain't gonna lie. Towards the end,
if it wasn't for Ant, I was gonna lose my shit, bro. Second half. I'm skipping that first half. Hey, bro, Wemby, you know, hey, he's clearly not. He's definitely not gonna do that again. Wemby's a good guy. We all love Wemby.
Mm-hmm.
Second half, bro, the boys was applying pressure like a motherfucker. Niggas got nowhere to breathe. This nigga Julius Randle had 6 turnovers. He tried to do all this shit, trying to split defense, all that stuff. They was poking the ball free. Like nothing. Like she was like completely effortless. They had more turnovers than the Spurs, straight up. I think they had 11 by the third quarter and shit. So when it came down to that shit, I was like, bro, like what's going on? And they started like fighting back a little bit, and eventually it was until I feel like what I felt like was like the bit of like the turn was the back-to-back threes from Terrence Shannon, and then after that it was just like yeah, four quarter came is and say, all right, bro, yeah, y'all bullshitting. Let me get this motherfucker, bro. And clutch three and uh jumper and jumper, all that stuff. Nah, Regan the clutch rebound, let that bitch in. And then fucking you had two clutch buckets from fucking Gobert, them dunks. Well, one of them was an and one. But man, when I say the Spurs, at one point it was like, all right, bro, all right, cool. We just need to stop. We just need to stop De'Aaron Fox. All right, we just need to stop Dylan Harper. All right, we gotta stop Stephon Cancel. Okay, we gotta find a way how to stop all three of these while also scoring without turning the fucking ball over. It was like that fucking annoying, bro. I was like, bro, this nigga, I think it was Castle. It was either Castle or De'Aaron Fox. It was Castle, I remember. They had Terrence Shannon on him. That nigga hit a step back along the baseline, shot that bitch. Then later in the game, De'Aaron Fox does Danny the same thing along the baseline. Huh. Made that motherfucker. Like, I swear. At one point, this nigga, I think it was either Nas or Jaden who did it. They poked the ball out of De'Aaron Fox's hand, and that shit was rolling forward. The only problem is how that shit was spaced out. Them niggas, the nearest T Wolf, it was heading towards them, but it was more closer to Fox than it was for them. That nigga Fox got that ball back, and they got there. That nigga did like a weird little second. They didn't foul him or nothing, but he managed to hit that bitch like all the last or some shit. I was like, God damn it. All right, I was like, these niggas is relentless.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. Mitch is a great coach, bro. Mitch is a great coach. Like I wouldn't be mad if he got coach of the year. I'm not gonna lie. And your pick is not bad. It's not looking bad right now. JB Bickerstaff. It's not looking bad. You thought I was supposed to say some bullshit. I see your face.
I'm like, what did I say?
JB Bickerstaff. That's who you had coach of the year. So I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Yeah.
But let's go into this next series. Oh wait. First off, who you feel like pulls this series out right now? We matched up 2-2. Who you feel like pulling the series out before you move into the next one?
I legit gotta see how because I still haven't seen like their answer to Wemby yet, like in full effect. That's legit the whole deciding factor. Now, granted, they can be well. And there's also the other case. There's also the other route where they just like, all right, let's Wemby can score as much as he want. Let's just like limit it to a certain extent and like lock down everybody else. It's just like, hey, yeah, basically, if they can have like I guess roles reversed, put Wemby in the same situation Ant was in, where they're just straight up suffocating everybody else, and have this nigga try to be like have to play hero ball, then it's like, yeah, I could definitely see him winning this out. But so far, it's leaning more towards Spurs for me.
Mm.
So because I haven't seen their answer to Wemby fully throughout the game.
I mean, for me, I feel like it's gonna be Timberwolves. I feel like they'll pull this out because of that guy, Anthony Edwards. That's why I took the pause to not say Davis because we're gonna get into Anthony Davis, but Pause. But you got Anthony Edwards, and then you also have Io. You also have, you know what I'm saying, TJ Shannon, who's been showing up big, Jaden McDaniels, who's been showing up big. You got all these other players that have been making clutch plays. Rudy Gobert showing up big. Not offensively as much. He did have a clutch play at that end. I want to see more out of Julius Randle of passing out those double teams. He definitely went. It looked like a LeBron-esque play. He went to the paint. They collapsed down, started doing a double. He threw that bitch. I think he threw it behind his back, got it to Rudy. Rudy came down with the easy slam. I want to see more of that from them.
Yeah, that's between the three bigs. Like whether it's Nas to Gobert or Julius to Nas, Gobert to Julius, like that shit. That connection, I
Three-headed
feel like
monster.
that's easy buckets right there.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken, Chuck. Barbecue chicken.
If done well,
If done well. If done well. But
or like 6 turnovers from Julius Randle.
I got them guys going. I got them guys going to the Western Conference Finals. Timberwolves versus OKC.
It would have to be through 7.
7? Yeah, I can see 7. I'm not mad at 7 at all. I could definitely.
I can't see either one of these winning 2 straight like that.
No, I said this
Like
is
right
a hard fought out
after
match.
this game. After this game, I feel it has to be back and forth.
And they better be ready for next game. I feel like Wemby coming out on straight bullshit. Half court. I don't give a fuck who in front of me. Yama. Nothing but nets. Type shit. Like Wizard Kelly. Proud family shit, bro. But let's get to this next series.
Complete opposite.
Man, bro. I gotta post my shit. Go ahead and talk about it. I gotta post my my annual sweet music played by Future.
The complete opposite of what the fuck we just saw here. Knicks, New Yorkers, Knicks fans, Knickerbockers, Kobe Browns, Project P's. Grab your brooms. Cause y'all done swept the fucking Sixers, bro. Completely unexpected. I was really hoping going into this series is gonna be more of a fight from Philly. Unfortunately, we did not get that at all. New York completely dominated, especially in this last game where they won by 30. We had more of Cat being a playmaker. Basically, the whole starting 5 just clicking on all cylinders, bro. And Sixers, it's just like, all right, it seems only 2 niggas will show up, or 1 at worst. And it's like, Joel Embiid shot 8 for 8. Like what the fuck else you want from him, bro? And it's like, yeah, it's completely the opposite of what I was hoping for. Especially with Embiid on the court. I was expecting like more of a like little compy series here. I wasn't really expecting blowouts for real. But yeah, the Knicks are in a groove right now. Like they look pretty unstoppable. So it's gonna be quite a matchup for whoever they gotta play between Pistons or Cleveland. Look at that Pistons. But like yeah, bro, like their defense is on one. Their offense is not really slowing down. So yeah, this is a bit of an interesting situation right here they got. What you guys say about this series since you had the Sixers winning in 6?
Yeah, man. I had the Sixers winning in 6 because I definitely didn't think Mike Brown was gonna trust, something he hadn't been doing all season, which was, balancing the whole playbook out amongst the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just running Jalen Brunson plays. Most of it was Jalen Brunson plays. Carnty Towns barely getting in rotation. You barely got OG Anunoby in rotation. There's no more Mikal Bridges plays. There's nothing going on, but just everything running through Jalen Brunson. So it's like easy to read. And they lost those games. That was the case. In the case they got Cat more involved. They got OG. The rest of the squad. They got the rest of the squad more involved. And then not really put Jalen on the back burner, but so they gave him spots basically. Everything wasn't ran through him. They also ran shit through other players on the team. Then they gave him his time to shine. That worked in the Hawks series, and that's kind of what helped them wrap up the Hawks series in a historic fashion. But in this series, I didn't think he was going to continue. I thought he was going to go right back to what was winning, what was working for him. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Elite defense already, like you said, and then the offense was, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It was damn near hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? And we said that when the Mikal Bridges trade happened, when OG and Anunoby trade happened, when they first got over there, this team when Cat first got over there, this team is gonna be hard to fucking guard. It is. It really is. And we've been seeing it at its full potential. You know what I'm saying? And the way it's looking right now, I definitely can see them going all the way. I can see them going all the way, beating whoever comes out of the Pistons or or the Cavs. Even though I feel like the Cavs, depth-wise, would be a challenge for the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that they couldn't handle, but it'd definitely be a challenge for them. Far as with the Pistons, I don't know. I feel like if you could cap up Cade and those Tobias Harris runs, you probably got some. You probably got some with that. Jalen Duren.
I feel like that's gonna be a pretty easy thing. They got even put Mikal or OG on them.
Yeah, I feel
and
like
put the other and put the other on the other.
Yeah, I feel like they got a game plan. The Knicks have the team, the hardware to cap that up. Versus like a Cavs that's kind of struggling. They've never been known as a super defensive team. Even when they did win the championship, when they were going to the finals year to year, they wasn't known as a elite defensive team. They just had the personnel and the coaching to put players in the right place to make great defensive stops when they needed them. But the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, elite series, elite team on the 76ers side. They definitely got to go back to the drawing board once again. You know what I'm saying? The third longest drought of, not being in the conference finals. That's insane, bro. It's much talent that's came through this damn franchise, and they still have us in the conference finals. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I think y'all need to get it together. I don't know what the game plan is. Do you go ahead and trade Joel? I mean, I wouldn't be mad. I don't think Sixers fans would be mad at Joel Embiid being traded. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a Russell Westbrook getting traded from OKC. He gave his heart to the team, his blood, sweat, and tears. He's done all he can do. Send him to a winning situation at this point. Send him to a winning situation. Send him to Houston, and we get Şengün out of there, and we put Joel Embiid around all those 6'8" guys that can ball out and hoop, and you create a new situation down there. Send them to Boston, and then what I'm saying, we figure out something. They get a legit big. I don't know why he's shaking his head. I'm just coming up with ideas of where
don't send that nigga to Boston. Please don't send that nigga to Boston. Please.
I'm just coming up with ideas. You know what I'm saying? That would be a historic villain, thing. You know what I'm saying? It would be like Ray Allen going to the Miami Heat. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. There are winning situations to where you could put him in, and it wouldn't be bad for the franchise, similar to Giannis. So I think I think it is probably time. And then Paul George, 7 points. 7 points, PG. You could have at least got your jersey number out there. You put up 7 points, nigga. Get out of here, bro. Dismiss.
They definitely had that nigga capped up for sure.
Cue the outstanding music. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And speaking of the outstanding music, play the outstanding music for dominating his trash ass. Get him the fuck out of here. He gotta go. What I'm talking about is the OKC Lakers series. One of the worst piss poor, like, I can't even tell you. Like, it's just multiple times I looked at that game and DeAndre Ayton is just looking up. Oh, y'all ain't got it? Bron, what you doing? Why you ain't got the ball? What are you doing? You the nigga supposed to be getting the boards. Why are you waiting on other niggas? Like, and it just reminded me of that clip he had when he was on the Phoenix Suns. He gets to the bench.
We need to get rebounds.
What the fuck is you talking about? You over yelling at other niggas. D-Book like, what this nigga ass? Like, this is your job. You yelling at other niggas for not doing your job. For not picking up what shit you supposed to be doing. Literally, the OKC is out hustling them niggas. They is out hustling them niggas. Niggas want to talk about Braun and Rui. He's supposed to be the main one going for the board. They're on the outside of it. If the board bounces out outwardly, they right there to catch it. He should be the first nigga boxing out, going to grab it. He not even doing that. So you got niggas that's 6'4" up there smacking the ball, getting it back out. Niggas got another possession. Over and over and over and over. It just kept happening. I'm like, bro, you're not going to win like that. You're not going to win like that. And then you put Jackson Hayes in. He doing this to niggas. I ain't even, what you talking about? What you mean? Like, can we get offensive interferences and shit? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, if it's nothing you can take away from this team, this Lakers team, is that they don't have the personnel. They don't have the personnel. They definitely have the coaching. They legit have the coaching. I don't want to hear nobody say shit about JJ Redick. If you went and you actually listened to those podcasts and listened to Mind the Game with LeBron, he knows the game really fucking well, bro. He knows the X's and O's. He knows that shit like the back of his motherfucking hands. He knows what he's talking about. And he can actually execute it into a formulated professional game plan. Niggas just gotta follow the game plan. Niggas have not been following the game plan. I'm sorry. Niggas have not been following the game plan. I feel like they locked in, and in some of these games they have. Some of these quarters they have. It looks so much similar to when they was going against Denver. Denver was like this, game in, game out. See, if I'm not mistaken, you can go back and look at the shit after this. Look at the receipts after this. I'm pretty sure in that Lakers Denver series, that last one when they got swept, Lakers led. Like, we're talking about Tom, you know what I'm saying? Tom led that they was in the lead. The Lakers led most of that series and lost all fucking 4 of the games due to that, down to execution and game plan, execution of game plan. Also, Jokic hitting crazy shit like behind his fucking head and then throwing that bit like that. Also, shit like that. And Jamal Murray playing like he got all the sliders up. But other than that, they still was up. And it just comes down to execution, the game plan. I don't know where the Lakers go from here. I don't know where LeBron goes from here. I hope they just get one more game. I don't want to see this be the end of LeBron in the Lakers jersey. I wouldn't be surprised if they get swept, especially in dominant fashion. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron be like, "Fuck this shit, I ain't coming back." Not even to the Lakers, just the league. I'm good, bro. I done did my shit. I'm too old for this shit on some Danny Glover Lethal Weapon shit. I'm good, bro. I'm good because these niggas is tweaking. There's no way we doing this shit right now. And he gave DeAndre Ayton that look. That nigga better not try to pick up that second option. He's the fuck out of here. Hey, Ric Flair, shut your old ass bitch ass up, nigga. Stop talking about Luka. What the fuck are we talking about? God damn, bro. Nigga is genuinely hurt. He's genuinely hurt. You think he want to be on that court? He's one of the most competitive motherfuckers we have in our league today. Probably one of the most competitive motherfuckers we've had in the history of of the NBA, next to Kobe. That nigga would have both of his knees bleeding out and still be dropping niggas off, hitting step back threes over the defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert. What are we talking about? That's my take on it. That series though. You go ahead, Derek. My bad.
I'm gonna keep this whole short. Schaefer MVP. Thunder's the better team, dominating them everywhere, every shape, and form, bro. They just can't. They can't stop. This nigga AJ Mitchell's fucking hooping, bro. That nigga's fucking hooping. Like I remember, like being like, all right, bro. Yeah, they got SGA kept up. Who got this light skin? They go over here, bro.
You were saying?
I was like, all right, we got him capped up. We got him capped up. Here's this dancing motherfucker pulling out to shoot a three. Mr. Jerry McCabe, bro. I was like, it's like, man, fuck.
Mr. TikTok himself.
Them niggas. Like, hey, bro. They deeper than LA, bro. Nigga said Lakers in 6, man. It could still be they could take it to 6 games, but hey. I'm like, nah. It's really clear, bro. You heard JJ, bro. He said, bro, these niggas is kicking our ass, bro. He ain't say that. He ain't say that verbatim, but still.
Can't sugarcoat that shit, man. That's what the fuck going on. Unfortunately.
But he said, hey, bro, he still got hold on. He said, hey, bro, I still think we can beat him. You ain't gonna beat him in this series, but hey. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton, you are proving a lot of the haters right. And a lot of it is like your effort is on some bullshit. Like, come on, bro. I remember looking at your stats like, all right, hey, bro, this nigga averaging 18, 17, plus 10 rebounds. Like, all right, this nigga just needs like one more groove over, bro. Nigga proceeds to regress. I'm like, all right. So what now? Like, if you're like this after the combined efforts of Monty and CP3, you were on a team coached by Chauncey Billups on an up and coming Portland team, and you didn't really do nothing there. Now you're on a contending Lakers team, and you got about the same. Now I didn't expect your scoring numbers to be like higher now, because it's like, because your fucking roster.
Mm.
But the certain shit that I expected, Jay-Z expected, a bunch of niggas expect you to do. You kind of bullshitting on her.
Definitely bullshit.
Like,
it ain't even comedy. He definitely is. It's insane to see, bro. Like, I don't know where his head is at. Probably up his own ass. You need to get it together, bro. I mean, you know what? Fuck that. I've been saying that for years. He not getting that shit together. This is just who he is, bro. This is just who he is at this fucking point. You had a team with Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and you still found a way to bitch and moan and cry. You're on a team with Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron motherfucking James with a chance to, to do something special, and you still acting like a bitch. This is who he is, bro. This is who he is. There's no, he needs to lock in. This is who he is, bro. So it's just time, bro. Them saxophones is playing, my nigga. They playing loudly.
Nigga, the trombones is playing. There ain't no fucking saxophone, nigga. It's fucking trombones and tubas, bro.
It's the
It's like shit ain't even sad, bro. It's straight
the
up
jazz.
like
It's the jazz playing from Princess and the Frog when they brought that nigga Amulet. Coming to get that nigga, bro. It's over with, bro. No, I wasn't finished. Nah, nigga.
I just need more time. Like, nigga, like, bro.
Nah. Frank your ass.
Your peers have succeeded multiple times by now.
Mm-hmm.
One had led his team to an Eastern Conference appearance. One has led a team to a finals appearance. That nigga's your teammate now. The other is Marvin Bagley, but that's neither here nor there. Like, what the fuck? What more do you expect us? Like, what more do you expect from us? Like, we niggas ain't patient no more, bro. Cause you underperformed on a trash team. You failed to take that step up when we needed you on a contending team. Getting dog walked by at least centers, granted, but still you was getting fucking dog walked. Come to a team where like Lakers finally got their center. They're like, man, this nigga ass, bro. Man, this shit gonna be doo doo. Like, bro, I was like,
We
man,
do not
hey,
overhype
bro,
that shit, bro. Me and Moot was not overhyping that shit.
Nah, no. It's like, hey, bro, he got Luka and LeBron. And look where we're at now. Past midnight, niggas still calling this nigga a bitch.
Tipsy.
Down 3-0, bro. Where do we go from here? I don't know. That's up to you, DeAndre. The niggas ain't really getting a return on their investment right now, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm not gonna hold you. I think niggas would have been better off with a 42-year-old Dwight Howard on this team versus
Perhaps.
Aiden. They would have been better off with a triple-double averaging, 3-point shooting JaVale McGee right now versus DeAndre Aiden. You know what I'm saying? They'd have been better off with a goddamn, I ain't played in the league professionally in a minute, Kenneth Faried. More so DeAndre Ayton right now.
They would have been off with a fucking young prospect that niggas don't really know for real. You right now, bro.
They'd have been better off. This is my last one. They'd have been better off with a nigga that just got traded internationally. Some shit we barely have seen. Boogie Cousins. That shit would have been perfect. Boogie Cousins on this team right now, way better than this nigga. No cap. Would have had the intensity and all that shit. Get him the fuck out of here. I don't want to see this nigga in another purple and gold jersey the rest of his life. Don't bring the nigga back like he Dwight later on down the road and all this other shit. I don't want to see this nigga. It's an embarrassment. Dwight Howard at least had fucking back issues the first time he played for LA. This shit here is despicable. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. But let's go to the team that LeBron probably be taking off to after the Lakers. The Cavs versus Detroit, man. Let's go. Finally, these guys got a game. It was looking a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little scary. James Harden's pulling the James Harden. 43 games of
Uh,
Let me let me look that up. Go ahead and start the breakdown. I'm gonna pull that stat up.
uh, I'm scared. Just thinking about to say, but yeah, Cavs wins 116-109 to get the lead to not only for the sweep, but like finally we get a series that's not just the that that doesn't look one sided, bro. Like another series where it's like, all right, we might get a back and forth right here, and that's because Detroit was looking like they was gonna clean house on y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. Surprisingly, because both had. Granted, I was on the fence. Like I said Pistons and switched to Cleveland, but even still, I'm just like, all right, I really, it's like it's legit a toss up between these two teams because they're both very competitive, and I feel like with the right coaching moves, like either one can like get a win away with this. But yeah, I would uh after the first two games, I'm like, shit, like bro, like what's going on? This game, well, Donovan Mitchell was already gonna do this shit. He already do this shit. Then they got 35 out of this motherfucker. He didn't shoot that well for three, but overall he shot well. The two bigs doing their thing. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen combining for 31 points. James Harden, 19 points, 7 assists. Oh shit. Steal, 2 rebounds. Overall, like, it was primarily those four. Dennis Schroeder had had 11 points off the bench. Strus and Merrill each had 7. Jordan Tyson. I really want to see Jalen Tyson in that lineup with all this stuff. Yeah, switch him out for Dean Wade. But hey, I ain't the coach. I ain't the one making these decisions. But yeah, this game 4 is gonna be really make or break between these two. So I'm gonna be really looking forward to that. But we'll move it back to Jace. Yeah,
James
say
Harden
about
has
this.
recorded 46 playoff games where he's had many or it's more turnovers than made field goals.
That's
That
what it was.
is
Okay, I remember hearing that.
25% of his 182 playoff appearances. This is significantly higher than his peers LeBron James, who has 18 such games, Steph Curry, 13 much games, and Kevin Durant, who has 8 of these games. This is ridiculous. Now, granted, he did do decent. He had a good 16 points, and he hit that clutch ass 3 at the end, which should have been a foul. That was terribly officiated right there on that call. Should have been a foul. Should have been 3-1. But, buddy, saxophone's playing for your ass too, bro. Well, I gotta invest in the soundboard. I gotta invest in the soundboard. So I ain't even gotta go back and edit that shit in. I'll press that shit right now. That shit be playing. You finna get rolled up on, huh?
Wait, what? Oh, the saxophone?
Yeah, the saxophones.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Oh, what he?
Nah, I don't have it, but shit, I can get that shit on here, bro.
Cause nigga,
I gotta find
you're
it.
bugging, bro. You're bugging. But yeah, good win, man. Donovan Mitchell did what he was supposed to do. James Harden came through in the clutch to help him out. If they can continue this, it'll definitely be a competitive series. But mindset wise, the fact that these two niggas have to do all of that, I don't see it. I don't see it happening, bro. The saxophones is playing for the whole team, unfortunately. Whole team getting saxophones played, bro. I don't see it, bro. Niggas is creeping up on y'all tour bus, bro. On y'all team bus as y'all riding to Detroit. I think it's over with, bro. I think it's over with. Did y'all go down 3-1? Unfortunately, y'all don't have LeBron James and Kyrie Irving on y'all team to like get y'all away from that. And it's okay, bro. It's a Detroit Pistons team that is absolutely well coached. Has a lot of great defense about them on the personnel side of things, and they have a great leader in Cade Cunningham, and they have vet players like Duncan Robinson and Tobias Harris and a few other guys that are showing up consistently and making timely plays, making timely runs. So I don't know. I wouldn't be mad at the Pistons going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think they beat the Knicks, as we just previously said, but yeah, I can definitely see them going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't see the Cavs doing it. Just because of a mindset thing. They have the team. They have the personnel. You can name off 8 players off their team off rip that are just excellent players, but it's just I don't know what it is. It's definitely got to be a mindset thing. I don't know if it's Kenny Atkinson. Like maybe they not. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I mean, really, when you look at this, you look at the team though. It's not a team of like dogs on this squad. Like, not that they need to have a whole team full of dogs, but it's just nobody in that start lineup is a you know what I'm saying. It's nobody else doing that. It's like pretty cool, chill guys that. Was that a bear or a dog that be putting his hands in his pocket when wearing a sweater? It's just a bunch of niggas doing that. A bunch of niggas doing that. Niggas is just, a nigga who has the all-time quote of the lights was too bright. Like, what are we talking about? So once they get somebody like that, which is another reason why the Nuggets have issues. They don't have nobody like that either. They need like a Draymond in their locker room. Somebody like that. He'll rile them up and get them ready. But yeah, I don't see the Cavs pulling out this series. If they do, it'll be due to their personnel, not because of their mindset, the game plan. But being that we just talked about the Cavs, I think we should go ahead and get into one of the biggest rivals of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr and the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, have agreed on a 2-year extension. So for the next 2 years, we'll probably be seeing him coach Curry and Draymond. We don't know if they'll be coaching Curry and Draymond. I don't think he'll be coaching Draymond at all. I'm not going to lie. I think Draymond is probably on the way out. He definitely would have been on the way out had the Milwaukee Bucks not held up that trade. I mean, it was a trash trade to begin with. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't accept that shit. You got me fucked up. I don't want no Draymond on this team, especially when we're trying. There was at least, I think they were trying to make the playoffs. I don't have no clue if they're trying to make the playoffs or not. I don't know. I don't think you're trying to make the playoffs and you waving Cam Thomas and shit. Like, I don't know. Way after time. That shit was weird. Not letting Giannis come back. A bunch of weird shit going over there in Milwaukee. I hope they get settled. You know what I'm saying? So, that doesn't turn into a market to where people don't want to go and it doesn't really grow besides you drafting people, which was like an issue with Detroit, which is kind of like an issue with Trailblazers, kind of is an issue with Utah. Shit like that. I don't think Milwaukee should want to make that type of decision to where their franchise could be, avoided by big-time names, being how they're handling this Giannis situation. But this is not about that at all. This is about Steve Kerr. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to be the last hurrah, probably for Steve Kerr as a coach. Not even saying that in a I don't know, a disrespectful way. You know what I'm saying? Saying that it's a wrap for him and he can't coach anymore. No, I think it's just more so like he's putting a lot of time and effort into this team, into this dynasty, into this era of basketball. He probably just like, bro, I'm good. Like I'm on some Phil Jackson shit, like going to the mountains and start meditating and shit. He's done a lot. He's done a fucking lot. Granted, no matter how you feel about Mark Jackson and all that, and Steve Kerr took the team from him and all that shit, but that was 11 years ago, bro. Like that was 12 years ago. You gotta let that shit go, bro. Gotta let that shit go. Steve Kerr has been on this Warriors team a lot longer, had a lot more success than Mark Jackson did. I mean, we got to get past that. Not saying that Mark Jackson doesn't deserve a job, but he also, you got to look into that Mark Jackson shit. I'm not gonna lie, you got to see what's going on there. Like some other shit besides just coaching going on that situation. So I'm gonna just leave that there to whoever watches this or whoever watches this clip or whatever to go do their research before they start talking Mark Jackson and all that shit coming up. I know how niggas get every time Steve Kerr as a coach comes up. But yeah, man. How do you feel about Steve Kerr being retained for another 2 years, man?
Goddamn sex. What? Like, had us thinking this shit's done, bro. Like, I was completely
I was about to pop the Henny.
Like, I was 100% sure they was not gonna bring him back. And I thought the whole consensus with everybody was like, all right, yeah, this is gonna be the last. What we just saw in that play-in game. All right, that was the last hurrah. Like, all right, it's time to end this. Break this up. Start anew. And then I hear they gave him 2-year extension. I'm like, so what's the move then? Because if you're telling me it's all right, we're gonna keep Steve. Are y'all gonna move Draymond now? Like, what the fuck we doing? Like, straight up, like, is that championship window, like, that shit pretty much gone. Y'all don't have that roster right now, dog. Y'all really don't. And it's time to like stop with like the pussyfooting and all that stuff, bullshitting around. Like, y'all start developing these young talents, bro. Like, because like the results we've been getting is crazy, and we're seeing like niggas was like, all right, bro, you're not. It'd be better if we see this nigga on another team, Kaminga. But yeah, it's so like, what's the plan, Mike Dunleavy Jr.? Are y'all gonna go for 1 to 2 more last hurrahs? Get your little farewell tour that's like long overdue, or are we gonna go in a rebuild mode? Like, let us know something, cause I seen like, yeah, I got a lottery pick last time I checked. We'll get into that later. That's why I'm just like, all right. So like, what is the next move? That's why I'm just wondering if y'all gonna bring back Steve Kerr. What is the next move? Because I'm not gonna say this is bad or good. I expected them to let him go and go a whole different direction.
You wanted this nigga to go to Chicago. Let's say it. Just say it, bro.
No,
You wanted him.
no,
You wanted Steve Kerr in the Chicago Bulls jersey, retooling
again.
the
He's old
GOAT.
ass. The fuck no.
Oh shit, bro.
Well, you expect me to say what? Yeah, like him in the jersey, Michael Jordan in the front office. Yeah, fuck no, get that shit out of my face, bro. I don't want that shit. I've seen how he drafts. MJ is a horrible drafter. No,
Bro, he
him
got
and Phil
y'all.
Jackson.
He got y'all Mikal Bridges, Malik Monk. What are we talking about, bro?
Who?
Michael Jordan.
He ain't get the Bulls that.
No, it's like he ain't get the boost. I'm saying to the league themselves, like we know who they are because of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan trade. Not we. Okay, that's crazy. We don't know who they are because of Michael Jordan, but we seen them in the league because of Michael Jordan. He got them drafted to that team. Let me say that. I think they still would have probably been successful if they went somewhere else.
Them niggas gonna get drafted regardless, bro.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. Either way, yeah. I just my whole next thing is just yeah. What is the next move for the Golden State Warriors? Because legit, what they do next is gonna determine whether this was a good move or not. Honestly, in my opinion. But I'm past that. Now to the one of the highlights. See of this day, and that was the NBA lottery, where it don't matter how ass you were, you have no guarantee to get the number one pick.
Especially going forward. It's definitely gonna be way
Now,
worse.
now, now it's just, hey, bro, how lucky are y'all now? And the luckiest ones of them all were the team that acquired Trae Young and Anthony Davis earlier at the trade deadline, the Washington Wizards. Now, and number two is the Jazz. Number three is the Grizzlies. Number four is the Chicago Bulls.
This
And
nigga gonna say, "Oh, he ain't
because
happy." It's the Chicago Bulls.
and be and because of a trade that happened earlier at the deadline when they traded for Ivica Zubac,
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh, you talking about the
what would have
Pacers?
gone, yeah, what would have gone to the Pacers ended up going to the Clippers. So yeah, that's your first five. Uh, Wizards, Jazz, Grizzlies, Bulls, and Clippers, and the rest of the lottery. You could just yeah look at the board, queue up the graphic. Now these mock drafts are gonna update now and shit, but yeah the the number one pick people are typically looking at is AJ from BYU. Now people are like, hey bro, follow this. Like, hey bro, it's all part of the script, man. They gon' uh Wizards gonna draft Darren Peterson. AJ's gonna go to Utah. He's been playing Utah his whole life. Nigga, that ain't how shit works ever. Oh yeah. I'm gonna give up the consensus number one overall pick because I want him to play where his heart is. Utah. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, you coming to Washington, nigga. It's you is wearing red, white, and blue, buddy. For America. Cause it's like, bro,
Miracle.
America. Wizards. And shit. They haven't had a first overall pick since John Wall, right?
Um,
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Where did Bradley Beal go as?
He was not number one. He was not number one.
Oh, you saying? Oh, you said first. I thought you meant first round.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah, they definitely had first round picks. I'm like, shit, they had Sarr was number two.
Okay.
Like,
You talking about number one picks?
Yeah.
Okay. No, fuck no, they have not.
Yeah.
I thought
So
you
yeah,
meant
their
first round.
last
I was
pick,
like, nigga,
and
I'm pretty
and
sure
their
Bradley
lottery
was
representative, the lottery representative was John Wall.
Yeah, facts.
So yeah. Whoever they pick
Excuse me.
out of the no brainers, definitely gonna be the franchise big. But if barring any trades, any moves, um, this Washington team's gonna look like I'm gonna say at best playing contender. Like I don't straight up immediately see them to like straight up going into the top six. Because I'm assuming their coach is still gonna be Brian Keefe. I don't know like a well built roster looks like under Brian Keefe, so I can't really. I'm gonna have the most optimism. I'm not gonna be like these niggas like, man, these niggas gonna make it all the way. No.
Nah.
I don't even see him in
Ain't
top
seen
six,
enough
bro.
yet. Yeah, I ain't seen enough yet to jump on that. That's crazy.
Like, I was like, I've seen like enough like so I know like yeah, like who we seen like all right, these are some good prospects to like build a roster around and shit. With Bilal Coulibaly, Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson, Buff Carrington, Will Riley, all this Juju Reese, Angel Reese brother. He looks like in-stream prospects as like a rebounder and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Justin Vucevic, look pretty solid. So yeah, that and Traylon look pretty decent coming back from injury. But it's like yeah, he's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say he was 100%. We saw him playing. So it'd be cool to be. It's gonna be nice to be optimistic. Have all this together with potentially most likely gonna be AJ. If not, no, maybe Darren. One of those people. So yeah, what do you gotta say about the reactions to the draft lottery?
Niggas knew not to give OKC a top pick. Like niggas just knew off rip not to do that. The whole Atlanta would have been burnt down. Not even to say it like that. I'm just saying, bro. It would have been insane to see some shit like that on TV. Being the way these niggas is hooping right now, and let me not. I'm thinking about it now. Thinking about it now. Let me not say that too fast because it still can happen. All it take is one trade. They got what a 12th pick and a 16th pick or some shit like that. All it take is trading them two. They probably back in the top 10, getting somebody major. So let me not even expound on that too happy because it definitely could still turn around to they still having a fucking a carousel of just great talent coming through the franchise. Like I feel like I can't. Yeah, this is definitely an opinion. I can't say this for a fact, but I feel like
That'll be disclaimer.
the breakdown of the big three of Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and James Harden was probably the best thing that could have happened to the front office of OKC because they learned from their mistakes. They got them to lock in, and now they got a fucking pick for the next 22 years, it seems like. And now they have one of the best teams the league has ever seen. It's probably sports has ever seen. And then they're getting all these calls. Everything, bro. I don't even know what to say about OKC, bro. Like that's literally why I couldn't really even touch it. When we were talking about it earlier, like this is a crazy, crazy talented team. Crazy talented team. But anyway, Wizards. This is great for the Wizards. Definitely can help them expand out on their young talent they already have. We've been hearing rumblings since then about damn, what the fuck? Oh, we've been hearing rumblings since then about Anthony Davis. How did that happen? How did I say Anthony Davis earlier? And then I want to say Anthony. Like, come on, bro. How did that happen, bro?
Full circle moment.
That's insane. I didn't even do that on purpose. That's fucked up, bro.
To a full circle, right?
Full circle, bro. We've been hearing rumblings about Anthony Davis. There was already rumblings before that. If you looked at the interview he had recently, he was basically saying he wanted to get with the general manager and see about you know what I'm saying, see what the direction of the team was going to be. And basically, with them having this new pick, that probably changes things for them. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't want him on the team. They definitely want him on the team. They wouldn't trade it for him. But he probably doesn't want to be on the team. Being that it's going to be another young guy that he's going to have to help mentor, essentially. And he wants to win another championship. This team ain't going to win a championship right now. I'm sorry. They're not even going to the conference finals right now. This team is not OKC level talent. You don't even have the Shea to build off of. You don't have a Dort to build off of for real. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess he was just being PR correct on that side of things. The Bulls, I would be mad if the Bulls wound up trading they pick, but I don't see them doing that. They should probably.
You would be mad.
Huh? You said I
I
would be
said
mad?
you would be mad, nigga. I would be mad.
Yeah, that'd be insane. Memphis Grizzlies, they need to you know, choose wisely, help them go ahead and move on from Ja. They already moved on from the other parts of that dominant team that they were with the whole identity of, I don't even know what to call that version of the Grizzlies. I did like that version of the Grizzlies with that big four. It was definitely a good squad. I wish they had more seasons to build. It's kind of like the Warriors did. But Utah Jazz, I feel like they get another great pickup. Keep on expounding on what they already got going. If we're talking about any other team that could be on some OKC shit, it's probably Utah. Utah could probably turn it on. They turned their own water off on purpose this year. They did that shit on purpose. They could have kept going. Keontae George would have been MIP. You would have had Darren Jackson Jr. probably in the Defensive Player of the Year talks again. Like they definitely could have did something this year, made some type of noise. They just chose not to. And we'll see if they decide to, press the gas next year once they get this pick. But yeah,
Oh no, my surgeries. Like, come on, bro.
like get the fuck out of here. Like
Y'all niggas weren't hurt.
the far as the Pacer shit, that shit was crazy to see that happen. It kind of makes the Pacers trade look a little worse. I'm not gonna lie. You traded all of that for Zubats. I don't know, player. I don't know. You really believing in Tyrese Halliburton coming back from not only shingles but from ACL, and you know what I'm saying? I mean not an ACL but an Achilles. Like I don't know, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. I've been seeing little rumblings of them probably trying to get Trey Murphy the third from out of New Orleans. We'll see if that happens. But they've been talking about trading Trey Murphy for a while, and they still haven't happened yet. So we'll see what goes on with that. But it does make that trade look a little worse for the Indiana side of things. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got right there. Got anything else to add before we wrap up?
No, not really much. Hey, but yeah.
Nightwave coming soon.
Stay tuned for Nightwave coming. Because I'm gonna be coming out sometime this month. So yeah.
Hosted by that young nigga Derek. That young nigga Derek gonna be hosting it, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be hosting it, man. I'm gonna try to get a different setup, man, so it don't look the same way as Pro Conversations podcast be looking. You know what I'm saying? He had a little something different, probably go on another side of his room or something, man. Had a different lights on, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Illmatic DG, nigga. Fuck you talking about, bro? Fuck you talking about? Nightwave, nigga. Go watch that.
This has been another episode of Pro Conversations podcast, bro. It's been Derek.
I'm talking about the Nightwave. I love you, Jace. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Nightwave, nigga. Fuck are we talking about, nigga? Yeah.
Y'all have a good night, bro. Happy Mother's Day, bro.